Hello, this is LMB Summer and welcome to my channel. Today we are doing an episode of Isolde's Fairy Adventures. So Isolde spent the night over in the gardens area, and so she does want to play chess, so I'm going to have her do that so that she can gain some logic skill while we're here. We also need to continue working on her goals. We passed the first one, we want to get this next one, so she needs to sleep soundly outdoors on the ground 3 times. She needs to talk to nature 3 times with level 9, which we don't have the level 9 yet. And she needs to bathe in water, but we haven't found any water deep enough. So we are going to have to work on that. Also, we need to get her into the apothecary job soon. But yeah, she's only at 7% of natural living, so it'll be a while before we'll be able to, soul shines brighter and feels more fulfilled with each step. Okay. And she acquired the logic skill. So these are things we have to do. So things we need to work on. And when we need to find out what she wants to do for her bucket list too. Okay, I'm going to have her work on that, but she needs to bathe. And this lot didn't pan out. It is already fall. It's only day 2 of fall though. But there isn't much here. So I was thinking of actually having her go and travel again. And we're going to travel to the fairy world because I think there's an open body of water there that's deep enough that hopefully we can swim in. Or maybe we should send her to the town because she's never been to the town. She's so focused right now. Let's take advantage of that and get at least this 1 skill point up to level 2. Then she needs to bathe and eat. So I don't know, maybe we'll send her to town first. But we definitely we've got a little bit of money, not a lot, but a little bit of money. And so I would like to have her eventually have a way of getting some sort of shelter for the winter, but we need to get her natural living up to level 10 before we really put her probably in a tent, because otherwise I don't think she'll continue to build the natural living skill as easily. But we definitely want to consider that. And we need to buy the apothecary stuff so she can start doing that, but we also want to find a place for her to live. So if we look around here, you know, maybe we'll bulldoze this one and build here, or we could have her buy it as is, because there's nothing to say, you know, the rags to riches is kind of like, you know, pick your own journey kind of thing. So there's nothing to say that she has to build her home from scratch. We could always get the money and just buy the home. And so, you know, that is an option. So we can tinker around with it and figure out what we want to do. You guys can put suggestions in the comments for me if you think we should build our own or just have her buy the treehouse one. But she can't buy that one right away because I don't want her to live in the fairy neck of the woods until after she becomes a fairy. So right now I want to keep her in the outskirts of town where she's at, which there's only a lot that's vacant over there. So I think we will you could either buy that house too as is and have her move in there as soon as she has enough money, or which will take a long time because those lots are expensive, or we can bulldoze it and then build from scratch there. Again, both options are valuable. She will not make money off of selling her current lot though, because again, keep in mind that she technically does not own a lot where she is staying. We're only saying that she bask in emotions. Okay, so you can't just bathe there. That one is probably not deep enough. There is no watering hole deep enough. My goodness, what are we gonna do? We can go over here, but there's no access to this. It's too shallow. Everything is too shallow in this world. That's what's sad. We're not going to be able to complete this aspiration because nothing is deep enough in this world. We're going to have to build something deep enough. Okay, well, in the meantime, let's go get our needs met. So, where was that building again? Right here. Let's go sponge bath in the bathroom here. We can do some foraging, maybe pick up a couple of the town fables to make some money and do that, and make some progress with that as well. It is totally an option. But we definitely want to start buying the apothecary table and start working on that. So I think that's going to be our goal when we get back to the home lot, is to buy that and start working in that direction. So just have her use this, and then she can also use the toilet while she's there, and I'll have her learn the other ones later. We'll worry about that later. Then where is the board? The board is over here, so I'll have her view the fable board when she's done with these two tasks so that we can have our needs met. Then again, we'll send her home, have her forage for some food, and also have her look into, we'll probably have her, how did that get to be favorites? We don't want the sage to be favorited. Yes, thank you, remove from favorites. And then unfortunately she couldn't sell that on the selling table, so we can give it away as a gift. I don't know if there's any other way to get rid of them. Once again, I am asking for your support for the Foodies Unite Neighborhood Action Plan. It's going up for a vote, but currently Fun-Loving Community is predicted to win. We need every sim to get out and vote. Can we trust that we'll have your support? Sure. Foodies Unite, I think that's okay. We can deal with that one. Let's just hurry up here. She's taking forever to take her shower, but she was really dirty. Going to the bathroom will be a lot quicker, so that's what's nice about that. And then let's see what we have here. Okay, in this screen's local fableists. Okay, so she just needs to find one of them and ask them things, which, I mean, I guess we could have her acquire a fable from Karen. Why not? And then I apologize if you can hear all that stuff in the background. Okay, so she can collect plant samples and analyze them. Alright, I think it flashed up and it didn't. She can maybe trade that. I don't know if they would want it for anything, but. So the fables we have here is Karen, through the mist or through a rock, found deep in a cove, land lived alone and in secret, and any reward that could be discovered, the sim was allowed to just keep it. Complete the stubborn misfortune fable. Oh, okay, so she can't unlock that one. Okay, so stubborn misfortune. A family who owned everything in the world had not finished grabbing their share, and these sims, you should know, up in their chateau, had money to spare to spend without care. Now Jeffrey thought schools, but dear Nancy thought pools should become their next big endeavor. But they both had such pride and could not decide on just whose idea was more clever. Ask fairies for an item to deliver. Okay, well, let's go do that one. Ask fairies for a moody shrub seed and then deliver the item. Okay, so we need to find a fairy, I think. Any fairy might just do. There is Tatiana right here. If we can grab her, which she keeps moving. Maybe that's not her. Does that say Tiffany or Tatiana? Okay. Tatiana. Okay, so I have to obtain it by other means. So is it under fairy? Social. Inside of a fairy home. Only one thing asked for at a time. So it's not that one. Is it gonna be under friendly? Under hobbies? No. Under interests? No. Under small talk? No. Okay. Is it under... Oh, here we go. I just needed to wait a second for it to show up. Okay. So we'll ask her if we can get that so that we can complete this fable here. I'd be happy to give you what you need for a price. House, $50, I guess. Jeez, that's a lot. So do we get it? Is it in our inventory? Yes, it is. Okay, and now I need to go deliver it. So who are we delivering? Hi. Deliver the retrieved item to the Fairy Council liaison. Okay, so I just have to deliver it to Karen. Okay. So let's deliver located this item. Okay, so how... Go here. She needs to eat something soon, but I don't know how. What does it say she wants? She wanted to chat with her. Well, we might have to deliver the item. There we go. I'll have to go back and chat with her because that's what she wants to do. So we will have to go and do friendly, and then I'll read that. Just give me 1 second. Let's get to know. So let's see what it says. We don't need that one. Voting is now closed. Fable completed. And so Joffrey got sneaky and Nancy got cheeky. Their plans they both secretly smother. A password reset for the bank account's net was surely to foil the other. But they could not expect the login to get wrecked, and now neither could get any money. So instead of report, they're seemingly poor, and nobody won, which is funny. Oh, and then she's got a teleporter. Okay. And oh well, she's got a teleporter and an emotions and potions, randomized fruit seeds that have been placed. Okay, so we'll have to take a look at what's all in her inventory. So I wanted her to talk with Tatiana, but she left, so probably not gonna be able to do that. Oh, she's overheating. Well, let's take care of that first and foremost by putting her hot weather outfit on, which is the same thing, but we'll have her change into it. And then she really needs to eat. So I'm going to have her eat one of these pears. So have you eat the pear. She has a grow fruit, which we might probably have a chance to do that in the future. Alright, so she feels better now that she ate. We missed Tatiana, but I don't know if we can find her again anywhere around here. If we can, we'll go for it. If we can't, we're just gonna head back to there she is. So we're going to heartfelt compliment. I don't know what else we need to do. Just something friendly, which that is friendly. So I mean, what else can we do? Friendly, and I was gonna do this small talk and get to know. So we'll do both of those. Quickly get this taken care of, and then we'll be on our merry way back to our home lot. All right, good. So let's go home. And she wants to listen to another kind of music. Let's go home. Let's I don't know if we want to grow the grow fruit right now, but we'll go home and work on things that we might want to have her do for well, we'll take a look at her plants, see if there's anything we can sell. We need to get the apothecary table, workstation. So there's a few things yet we can do. We still have time. But I definitely want to consider bulldozing. I hate bulldozing houses in New World sometimes because I don't get a chance to ever really, like, sometimes when I play these LPs, it's the only chance I play in the towns, and I don't really get another chance to see or be inside the things. And some of the builds are really nice, especially the ones done by Simmers that they now do a lot of the building for them. They're actually really nice compared to the original EA ones. Although EA, and again, I think they collabed with people for those, but because they did do some revamps on some of the original ones. Hopefully they'll do more in time. That would be nice to see some more of those taken care of. But let's go see what's going on with her plants, because I don't know if any of these are, I don't know how well any of these plants are doing. That one doesn't want to come up, so I don't know. I thought that was one that we planted. Okay, so this one is this season. Let's talk to nature, I guess, because that might help her. And eventually maybe we can name them, but we want to get her nature skill up, her natural living skill. So I mean, foraging, bathing, yeah, bending down on the grass, and building yeah. So we'll do that. We'll have her summon a privy bush there, and then take care of that need. I think this grow fruit might be how you become a plant sim, but I might be wrong about that too. It might be a completely different one. So yeah, but she's got a lot of potions here. But let's go see. And then we were thinking about having her kind of flip back and forth between the different possibilities. So we've got the plant sim that she's been into, and we also have so there's the plant sim baby that she's been seeing on and off, and there was that one blonde fairy that might be a possibility. So we can definitely think, and there might be others that we haven't met yet, that we could think about romanticizing. I feel like we're already on episode 7, but because my episodes are not super long, as opposed to like some of the other people who do like hour, 45-minute to hour-long episodes, I feel like, we're not as far along as we could be, but also we're talking about half the size of the episodes here, and I just don't want to do super long episodes right now because I don't feel like now let me see if I can figure out how to spell that. Hawker 3. Okay. I just don't feel like that was a study set. That's probably not the one we're looking for. We probably need something else here. So let's see, the stall, the storage, the lab, and the table. So is it the table? Yeah, it's this table right here. Okay, so let's see. I don't know what color, and we might change our minds in the future for the color. So that one's kind of pretty. I like that one as well. The blue one's nice. I also like the green one. We'll get the blue one though for now, okay? Or was her favorite color green? I don't remember if her color was green or blue. We'll get the green one, and then we can always change it later to match whatever aesthetic or whatever. But then this way she can start learning how to do that. So that will be nice. Okay, so let's have her come here and sleep here. And the night that she spent kind of partially outdoors and partially indoors, it didn't seem to count. So we'll see if we can have her sleep out here and have it count towards her aspiration. But yeah, we've got a long way to go to get all the things that we need to get accomplished. But I definitely can't wait to see some more improvements. But, she's sleeping 1, so we got 1 out of 3. So 2 more for that. She can't count this one until she gets level 9. Did she gain any skill earlier from anything? I mean, she was only at 7 before, but she's already at 48, so I mean, she's not doing too bad here. So let's have her forage for some food. So she's not doing too bad with her skill. We're almost to level 9, so we might be able to reach that before we get to the end of this episode. I'm not really sure, but again, we're trying to keep like some of the things for her to have later. Let's forage for some collectibles. But we're trying to get that skill up and maxed out eventually, but definitely up. All right, so we've got one thing we can sell for sure over here. We already had a strawberry plant, I think. I feel like that one was something I thought we planted, but apparently we didn't. But we have a cherry, we have a lemon, we have sage, we have plantain, a strawberry, yeah. So could have her eat the strawberry when she is done being but let's have her start on the apothecary skill as well. So we'll get that skill going, and just a little bit more time here on this episode. So we'll see how far she can get her skill up here. All right, she acquired it. She's officially an aspiring apothecary. Whether she's planning to help herself or others, an array of recipes are waiting to be unlocked, from cures and for alignments to elixirs and luck charms. Continue building the skill by crafting an apothecary table, reading skill books, and researching on the computer. Okay, great. Let's also see, let's go over here and let's just have her forge over here and see what we can find. Again, every time that she forges, it gains her skill level up. And we're just trying, we want to try to max it out. So anything we can do to try to max that skill out. What are we getting in the meantime? So we got a lump of moss that she can use for the apothecary. We got a snapdragon. I don't know if we have a snapdragon before. We'll have to look into the other thing that we can, yeah, her rebate day was awful. That's okay. Non-committal, okay, and we don't need to know about that stuff. All right, so, and we found another fairy seedling. I thought we already had a fairy seedling, but oh, we have two now because we found one. Okay, so did we have a snapdragon? I feel like these are our only flowers over here, so no. So we wanna, excuse me, no. Put that back, thank you. I want, no. Remove from favorites. I want to, remove from favorites, and then I want to place this over here, and we want to plant that. Thank you. Yes. Yeah, so we're doing good. I'll have to look into what the moss thing can be used for. I definitely, we don't have any goals here yet. We'd like to get that. She did do 2 of the 3, so we're getting there. We just need to get this skill up. I'm hoping we can finish it before we go, but I don't know, unfortunately. And she's glitched again, of course, always glitched. Once you water all the plants so that you can get your gardening skill up, looks like we can evolve some too. So let's do that. Yes. So we've got some nicer quality plants going on here. Let's see, where is her unofficial mailbox? Over here. We need to pay the bills, unfortunately, so I'll have her pay the bills. And then she doesn't have any other mail right now. What is this? Tents growing apart. She's not socializing with her pets. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, let's plant lover compliment on photosynthesis skills. Sure, why not? We'll have that happen, and then talk to nature. Let's have her harvest all her stuff so we can sell it on the table. It's kind of cold, so let's have her put her cold weather outfit on, and hopefully that'll take her away from being glitched. But see, they're sparkling, but yet, okay, so that one did evolve. Okay, so we evolved more plants, so we're doing good here. Oh, here's that other one, Nadia. Let's talk to her. Let's discuss interests. How's that? So we'll talk to her. She's evolved some more plants. So her gardening skill is doing great. Kind of. I mean, it's not that deep. It's not, not very far along. This natural living one, we're just not going to be able to complete it because we're already over our time. So I think we'll just go ahead, and I hate how she's always so glitchy and shiny, but I think we'll go ahead, grab a photo here of her talking with Nadia again, and that we can use for our thumbnail, of course. And then we will definitely end this episode here, and then that way when we pick up next time, we can look at completing the sleeping outside, getting that other 39% on the skills so that we can talk to the nature, and I don't know what we're going to do about the open bodies of water outside of sending her to a different town. So we'll probably have to do that. All right, but we're going to end this episode here. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate you and everything you do. Go ahead, leave me some comments. Let me know so we can make this interactive if you guys like. And you take care. Have a good one wherever you are in the world. And until next time. All right, thanks. Bye.